This is Gamer Chat Radio, episode 7 for Saturday, July 27th, 2013. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dirty, and I'm here with Nolans.
What's up?
Thanks for checking us out. How was your week?
It was good.
Good? Good week?
Yeah, it was not bad. I mean, I didn't get a lot of gaming in, but...
oh, no?
No. It was much more of a social week than anything else.
Yeah.
You know, that and getting stuff done around the house, which I do every damn week. But, I mean, you and I went out and had a good time last night.
We went to the quarter again. Didn't we talk about this last week?
Yeah,
we were together this time.
But this time we were together, yeah. That's right. You went to the quarter last week.
Yeah. I was with the ladies.
The ladies.
The ladies.
See, I don't bring sand to the beach.
You don't bring sand to the beach?
You never heard that expression?
Now I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So when I go out, I don't bring the ladies.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I like to bring my entourage.
I see, yeah.
Walking down Bourbon with the two ladies on me.
Wait, the two ladies ignoring you.
No, they're not ignoring me. It's my hose.
Nice.
Wearing my pimp hat down the street.
Exactly
I'm well known in these
hose were you bringing?
Actually, it's my sister and my wife.
I don't think you need to be calling your sister, you hoe.
No, but people don't know that.
This is the South.
Yeah, it's shit. This ain't Bama.
I would say Arkansas.
Arkansas?
Yeah. Where Chartreuse lives.
Chartreuse. Yeah, we got to get him on. I felt bad. He's going out of the country for a couple months, huh?
Like a month and a half or something like that.
That's crazy.
I know. He lives the big life.
We got to get him on. We got to figure out how to Skype people in. So.
What's going to be interesting is because we have to hear him, but I don't think he has to be a separate audio track.
Right. That's what I'm.
How will we hear him without our mics picking it up? You know.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work.
It's going to be interesting.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones.
We may have like a really bad experience.
Yeah,
but with practice makes perfect.
Well, if he's going to be out, when's he leave? Next week?
No, he leaves like August 22nd.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, he'll be on.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, August 1 is a couple days.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
So you got to get on the ball.
Yeah, we'll get on it.
Have you played any games?
Yes, I did.
Yeah?
I played Bioshock Infinite on the PC.
Battleship Infinite?
No, Bioshock.
Oh,
Bioshock
said Battleship.
Battleship.
Did you say Battleship?
I don't know what the hell I said. I'll figure it out when I edit the podcast.
All right,
so Bioshock Infinite, I finished it.
No shit.
Yeah, I finished it. I tell you the truth, I don't even know the end. I was so confused. I didn't know what happened.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny because I was talking to Chartreuse and he's playing it as well. And he's about halfway through. He said, and he goes, "I have no idea what's going on." Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I played a little as well. But what did you think about it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are saying, up there for the game of the year. I don't know about that. I think Tomb Raider is a lot better than Bioshock. Are
they saying that for the gameplay or for the story or?
I guess a little encapsulation of everything. I guess.
Okay.
I mean, a few people said they were in. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put it in my top 10, maybe
really?
top 7, maybe top 5. I don't know. But I think Tomb Raider was better.
Really?
Oh yeah, I like.
See, I would not. I mean, Tomb Raider would not fall into that game of the year or even the top 10 for me.
Oh wow.
Well,
really?
maybe the top 10, but definitely not the top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun, but I mean, it had no story that that interests me at all.
Yeah.
But it was fun to play.
Yeah, I like Bioshock. It was a good game.
Cool.
It was long. I think I clocked in 21, 22 hours.
How do you play? Do you play where you've got to get every collectible and?
It depends. I started that with Tomb Raider,
right?
And then right like at 64%, I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I just bulldogged through it.
Huh.
But I started out. I usually always start out ADD trying to get everything, but.
Right. Well, with that kind of game, I try to go for the recordings at least because that adds to the story.
Yeah,
sometimes.
is that the voxophones? Or
the voxophones, yeah.
Yeah.
I've just started playing that, and I'm pretty much to the point where they just they just busted you as being the Antichrist or whatever.
Yeah.
You've got the mark the mark
Right.
of the beast.
Was that the AD on the wrist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
You find out what that stands for.
Okay.
It was good the way the ending was good the way it reeled everything in. But then at the end, it just stood up in the hand wherever it landed. I was
Really?
confused. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
Well, I mean that's cool.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
How were
Took a
the
long time to
how were the
play the game.
graphics?
I played on PC, so
Yeah.
it was stellar.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, so I thought that they were under a particular challenge this time because BioShock 1 and 2, it's all first person, and all you really see is your hands.
Right.
But I always think that one of the biggest challenges of video games is recreating a face, a human face. And 1 and 2, they had humans, but they were all like disfigured,
Right.
or mutated
sometimes,
or masked.
Yeah.
Where this one they had to actually have human faces, and the Xbox One was less than, or the Xbox 360 version was less than stellar.
Yeah, I'd tell you the truth. I never saw it on the console. I
Okay.
only played PC, and I mean, I got that Alienware on the, doing what you call it, big picture. Mm-hmm. That's how I played it through Steam. So it looked great. It really did look good. I liked it. So that's done. And I also played a little Crisis 3, and I finished that.
Wow,
Yeah.
cleaning up this week.
Played two games. I
Nice.
met my quota.
Wow,
I remember I said
For the month? Yeah.
2 games. I want to finish 2 games a month. So
That
those are my
sounds
2
good.
for July. Crisis 3. I was in chapter 6 of 7. I'm like, just end. I don't think Crisis 3 was the best Crisis.
Okay. Meaning story or meaning
A little bit of both.
Just got a little
was
tired of it?
Yeah, I'm like, come on. The thing is, okay, like for Crisis, you have, objectives.
Right.
So they give you like 3 major objectives. You look at your map. One is 1,000 clicks to the right,
Right.
1,000 clicks straight, 1,000 clicks to the left. I'm like, Jesus Christ! I felt like Far Cry 2. Remember Far Cry 2?
Yeah.
You go over to the boathouse or whatever. You get this, and then you got to go all the way to the other fucking part of the island, walking.
You know what? I never made it to the others. The first time I played that game, I sat down and I went to the first objective, and they showed me where the second objective
Yeah,
was.
and I'm done.
I pulled the game out of the Xbox.
Really?
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
And because on my way there, I was attacked 15 times.
Oh, I know. You couldn't walk down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Far Cry 3 fixed all that.
Well, that's what I was going to play next for my next what I'm going to play.
Yeah.
I think I was debating between a few. I think I'm going to do Far Cry 3. I got that on PC.
That will go into my Game of the Year category.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely going to be my next one.
I mean, again, not for story driven, but just pure fun.
Yeah.
I played the hell out of that one. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I like those kind of open world games.
Do you?
Well,
it's objective
sandbox.
based.
Yeah, but it's a sandbox.
Okay. I don't like where it doesn't tell me where to go, and the objective says find Fred's sandal. All right. Well, where the fuck is Fred? And can you point me in the right direction?
It is definitely story based, and it's checkpoint. And yeah, they're definitely objectives. They also have like a boatload of these like mini games, mini objectives.
Yeah.
Like hunting, or they have like specialty hunts and different things. Which actually is kind of cool because they use you're not just hunting for meat or for points or whatever.
So
you
like
use
bear skin and Red Dead, stuff like that.
Yeah, but you use the skins from different animals to craft different things.
Oh, okay.
I need a bigger ammo pouch. Well, I need this, leopard skin to make a bigger one. Why you would need a different animal
it tells
to do
you
it.
what you need to do.
It tells you what you need to do to go do it, and some of them you have to go on these special challenges to find that animal.
Yeah.
You won't just find it in the wild. It has to be a specific type. But
Gotcha.
I didn't do a lot of those. But the hunting in there was I found it fun.
Is the main story objective guided? So it kind of tells you an idea where to go? Or
Oh
you
yeah,
just walk around the damn island?
it's definitely guided. Yeah,
Right, well, I like that.
Yeah, you set a waypoint.
Okay.
It's definitely guided. And then at one point, you get a wingsuit.
Yeah.
And that's just
I heard about
awesome.
that. I didn't.
You just climb up into a mountain and just jump.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
and just fly wherever you want.
Kind of like
I mean,
Batman, right?
Not exactly. Remember Just Cause?
Yeah.
I love that.
Just Cause 2.
Yeah, where you had the grapple gun. What was it called?
Either the grappling
gun. Yeah,
that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, but this doesn't have that. Yeah, exactly. Because then you could add some more force behind it. You know,
yeah.
But pretty much a wingsuit is like you go up as high as you possibly can and you just jump and you're gliding. You don't have anything to pull you along. You can't extend your flight.
Right, I got you.
But it's still a lot of fun.
That's cool.
You'll enjoy it, I think.
Yeah. So, as far as BioShock Infinite, I'd say rent it. I don't know if you could rent it that long though. I don't know if it'll be a buy it. There's no multiplayer.
Oh, none at all?
No. And tell you the truth, you know what? I bought the season pass, and they haven't even released anything.
Really?
Yeah. I thought they said they were working on a DLC, but I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, I'm done with the game. I tell you the truth, I don't even know if I'm going to go back, even if the DLC is released. Yeah. So, I don't know. That was kind of a waste.
Well, you know, with BioShock 2, it was widely acclaimed that that the DLC was much better than the original game.
Okay, no. I didn't play 2. I played 1. I skipped 2. Well, actually, there was a lot of bad reviews on it.
I think 2 was not good. You played one of the Big Daddies.
Yeah,
and
which ideally would be a good concept.
You thought it would be. It wasn't great. You
played it?
Yeah, I did, and I played all the way through. And I did not. I rented it. And by the time that I returned it, they hadn't come out with that DLC. Something like Minerva's Den, I think is the name of it.
Yeah.
That hadn't come out yet. But then I was listening to all these end of year game, year in review talks, and everybody's like, "Oh, Minerva's Den, DLC of the year." I'm like, "Oh, really? Like the game sucked, and this was, if only this was a standalone." And I'm like, "Well, crap, I don't have the game anymore."
Right.
So I never did play. I still have no idea whether it was worth a damn or not.
Yeah, I got it. I think I got it on 360, and I know I got it in my Steam collection.
I bet.
But I think that was a rented for me, and definitely do not buy that season pass. I mean, I don't even know if we're going to get it. Well, I'm sure something. They're going to have to release something, right? I mean, I think the pass was $20.
Wow. Well, I guess when you buy the season pass, don't most of them say, you'll at least get this?
Future, I don't know if they said the next 3 DLCs, but when did that come out? February?
Wasn't it? Came out.
It was 2013.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was definitely 2013.
So
it might have been March.
Okay. Well, what are we at?
Still,
4 months away?
Yeah, it's a long time for DLC to show up.
Yeah, I mean, especially like Borderlands 2, which I love, by the way. They kept popping DLC like every 8 weeks.
Didn't they? They just
and
came out
they're still
with
coming out with another one, but the season pass is dried out.
Over, yeah.
So any DLC now, but they just released something I think last week.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. So I don't know about BioShock. I think it's a rent it, and not a buy on the season pass. And for Crysis 2, that's definitely a rent it. Okay. I think I had my hours was maybe 9. I think I had 9 hours in 9 to 11.
Okay,
I don't remember, but I was a little ADD in the beginning.
Okay,
I was trying to collect everything.
Okay,
but then at the end, I just wanted to finish the game, and I never felt like that with any other Crysis. I really love Crysis.
You were OCD.
OCD, not ADD?
Not ADD.
OCC, what?
OCD.
OCD.
Obsessive compulsive
that's it.
Disorder.
That's what I said.
ADD is that you. I thought you were telling me that you weren't paying attention to anything. Like you started playing.
I started out OCD, and then at the end I was ADD.
Exactly.
Okay, that's how it was. New rating, folks.
Because I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, so did you not pay a lot of attention to the first part?
Shit, I've been saying that the whole time. People probably think I'm a freak.
They'd be correct in that assumption.
So, so that was on the PC. That's definitely a rented. And then that's about all I played this week, Tage. Oh, Candy Crush on iOS. My little girl got me in Candy Crush.
Yeah?
Yeah, we sitting, I don't know, we were doing something. Yeah, I think we were in the theater room watching TV or something, and she's playing on her iPhone Candy Crush, and she's really into it. I'm like, what are you playing? She's like, Candy Crush. I'm on level 12 or something. I'm like, wow. And I looked at it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I went in, I downloaded it, and we both got to, like, level 17 or something.
Oh, wow.
She said one of her friends was on 58.
Yeah,
I can't get past 17.
My
I tried it like 4 times.
My wife has been playing it, and the other day I'm like, so what level are you on? And she's like, I don't know, but I've been on this level like 20 times in a row. In fact, I want you to play it to get me through it. I'm like, I've played the game once. I've played like 2 levels.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, you know. But she's like, well, maybe Dirty will know how to get through the level. I'm like, I don't think he's played it either.
Right. No, I was surprised. I didn't think I would, but she got me into it.
I think it's like an addictive game.
Oh yeah.
And how they get you is that
yes. You know what I know what you're going to say.
Well, go ahead.
It's about the time. They want you to pay like 99 cents. If you don't finish a level, then you have a timer block and you can't play anymore
for 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, it started out, I think, like 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
and then it goes to like 25 minutes.
Okay.
And then I forgot after 25 minutes, I'm not sitting there 25 minutes waiting to play another Candy Crush crap.
Well, I know you're given so many chances. Attempts.
Oh, is that the
you're given like 3 men, 3 lives, whatever. I think this is when I was playing through. I didn't get very far in it.
I only had 1 sitting, so
exactly that's exactly how it was with me. And once I used all of those, it said you can't play anymore unless you pay $1 or wait. I was like,
I know.
Guess what? I'm done with this game.
I know. That's exactly what I did. This pop-up comes up, and I never read pop-ups.
Right.
And it said 99 cents. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
No.
And I read it. I'm like, all right,
done.
Yeah, hit the home button.
Yeah. What else can I download?
Yeah, but it's a free game on iOS. Yeah. So I think that dethroned Farmville, huh? Zynga? That started... Is that Big Fish Games, I think?
Is it Big Fish? Okay.
It's something Fish.
Okay. No, I know, yeah.
I think it's Big Fish Games.
I like Big Fish.
They're kind of the number 1 right now.
Really?
On
Are
the
they?
small mobile game platform, I heard. They're the ones that gave all the trouble to Zynga. This Candy Crush game was really...
Oh, I bet. I thought it was Zynga, but I didn't know it was Big Fish.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not Zynga. Okay. I think it's Big Fish.
I'm addicted to a Big Fish game as well. It's their...
which one?
It's their... it's called Golf Solitaire or Fairway Solitaire.
Oh, okay. iOS?
Yeah, it's... I believe when I got it, it was free, but now that it's $1.
You got grandfathered in?
I did. But when if you get the HD version, you pay $4. You know, I'm sure. But it's just a twist on solitaire where you're but it's very challenging, and every time that you sit down and play it, it changes. And I became very addicted to it. I played it and played it and played it and played it. I mean, finally I went through. I made it through every level without spending a dime, and there are a few more levels now that you can buy with points that you make in the game, and I've been buying those. And,
okay.
And then I just kind of finally got burned out on it. But I'm like, I could totally see how somebody would end up spending money on this.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't leave my credit card on there. Yeah.
Kind of like the free-to-play model on PC, microtransactions, if you will.
Right. I hate I really wish that charge me. You give me a demo, and then once I'm done with the demo, charge me $5.
Right, $5. Just give me everything.
Whatever you need.
Hey, that's pretty much why I buy the season passes.
Want.
Yeah. That's why I buy the game on season pass. I don't want to be limited by anything.
See, I'm not really big on the season pass because what if I get tired of you're tired of the game?
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I don't think I'll go back even if BioShock does release DLC.
So,
I was good to be done. I mean, I liked the game. It was a good story, but I'm done. I got other things. Move on.
Here's the thing. I don't think I would... If like with Borderlands 2, I did end up buying Season Pass because
Well, that's a little different because that's multiplayer. I played Borderlands 2 a lot multiplayer, so so that's a little different. And BioShock has no multiplayer.
Okay, well, any single player game. I mean, you can. It's not like they stopped selling the Season Pass. So why don't you play through the game
before you buy the
Season Pass?
Yeah,
it's a sickness.
It is. I'm a very sick man.
Yeah.
You should look at my Steam collection.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's about what I played. So I'm gonna play I think I'm gonna pop in Far Cry 3, like we said, on the PC.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get into that. I played the first cutscene. I don't know how long that first game save is. You know, like when you're in the very beginning, when you're in that cage.
Yes.
Okay, and then you escape and you're going through with your army dude.
Yes.
I don't know where the first checkpoint is. because I went a little far and I quit, and I went back and I said load whatever, and it started at the beginning again.
Really?
So I had to go do the whole damn thing again. So then I went a little further, quit it, and then came back another week or so.
So you're
same
doing the
spot.
PC?
I'm like, holy shit.
You're doing the PC version?
Yeah, PC.
Well, I mean, you just can't do a force save, like a quick save.
I thought I did. I don't know. I don't know what I did. But I did that cutscene 3 freaking times.
You may need to go to your load games and.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
I don't know how that works. I don't remember.
I just don't know how far the first checkpoint is.
Well, maybe you should play more than 10 minutes.
Well, I did, but I was in the middle of other things. I'm a very busy man here.
I see that.
But so I'm gonna play that, and I still got Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance from GameFly on PS3, not even opened.
Nice.
So I think that's what I'm gonna play this week. What about you?
Well, I wasn't gonna bring it up because I've been talking about it for 5 weeks now, or I guess 4 weeks now. But the Last of Us.
Oh yeah, that's right. How's that going?
Well, like I said, I wasn't going to bring it up because it was just more of the same.
Yeah, but now you're a little.
Yeah, it's a little different now. I got the Game Genie.
Oh, you got it.
I did.
Nice.
I started feeling bad that I was holding onto your game for way too damn long.
I'm not going to play it. I got such a backlog.
And I was like, oh, you know what? If I could just get some ammo and some health, then I can, because I really am interested in the storyline of this game. It's a good story.
Yeah.
And it gets you right in the very beginning, and then it keeps feeding you a little bit more every few hours to keep you going.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I really want to finish this, but I need to get through the game. And actually, the Game Genie doesn't give you a whole heck of a lot of help. I thought it was unlimited everything.
But it's max.
It's max. Yeah. And even that, it's not max of everything. So, it won't let me upgrade my weapons. I have the points to upgrade as much as I want, which is they're like little gears or parts, I guess is how they talk about it.
Right.
But you need experience.
So Game Genie gives you the points, but not the XP.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, you have to. The XP is actually gained by finding these wrenches that are in the. I think they're wrenches that are. Or pliers that they're hidden in the game world, and so you can't even with a cheat you couldn't
there's no
upgrade everything
max.
Exactly.
Right.
So anyway, but I'm enjoying it, and it was pretty much the same gameplay going on. And I thought, you know what, I'm not even going to talk about this week because it's the same thing. And then I started playing today, and I hit another crucial point in a storyline. I'm just like, wow, these Naughty Dog can write a story. They really can. I'm impressed.
Wow.
They knew. It's the sort of thing where like, okay, I saw that coming. I know exactly what's going. Oh my god, I did not expect that to happen.
Nice.
Wow.
A little twist in the story you weren't expecting.
Or just shockers, not twist so much, just like, I see this coming, but I didn't see that coming.
Right.
That followed right. It's that sort of thing. And I'm impressed. They did a good job with that. And they did a good job with it, with making it, of drawing you in.
Okay.
It really does.
I knew it drawed me in that first cutscene.
Exactly. And it continues.
That was a quick grab.
It really
grabbed you quick.
The 30-minute cutscene.
Yeah, the 30
right.
minutes.
But still, you're right.
It really brought you into the story.
It did. It made you care about a character within 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was completely different BioShock. Tell you the truth, at the beginning, I was just a shooter.
Right.
I didn't really get attached. I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah.
But no, so far, was that the only game you did with Game Genie?
Yes. Yeah. I don't have
Welcome
that many
to the dark side.
I don't have that many PS3 games, so
just come to my crib. I got a little GameStop going on over there.
I may need to check out, see what you got. But there was nothing that because I'm like, well, the games that I have, I've already played. I don't want to go back and play them again.
Yeah, but it's funner to play with the Game Genie.
I would.
I do that a lot.
I would agree with that. But I started thinking of other games that I own on the Xbox that would be fun to do that with. But I'm like, well, I'm not going to go buy it for the PS3.
Probably got
you
it.
Probably do.
Yeah, did you check out their website, Game Genie?
I did.
The Game Genie, and it's got the PS3 list of games. Yeah. I think, what is it, like 167 or something?
For all their games, it's over 200.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I think that includes the DS or something like that, or...
they do have a 3DS or DS.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I didn't.
So it includes those games as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's over.
They got a healthy. Game list.
Yeah, it's growing every day. So that's a good game. And I'm having fun with the storyline of it at least. I am getting a little tired of searching for stuff. That gets a little old. I mean, now I'm like, and that's what I was really hoping that the Game Genie would fix. I wouldn't have to search for anything anymore. But that did not fix that. I still have to search for stuff. I just kind of wish that I didn't have to deal with it. If I could just go ahead with the gameplay action, and I feel like I'm being limited on purpose.
Right.
To slow down my progress. And when I checked, I thought God, I've got to be near the end. And I looked up the chapters, and I'm like halfway. I'm like,
did you get to winter yet?
I just got to fall.
Oh shit, dude! You got a ways to go.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I didn't even realize that it was doing seasons until today. I was like, why does it say fall? Did I fall? Oh, it's the fall. I get it. I guess I didn't. Because the first break like that is 20 years later.
That's right.
It's called 20 years later.
20 years later, yeah.
And then I guess, so I didn't know it was broken. Maybe there was, I guess there was a summer. I don't know. I guess I've been
I don't know. I don't remember another podcast.
I don't remember them calling it the summer, but okay.
I think, what did I hear? I forgot who I was listening to, but I think there was this one guy that wanted to finish, I think it was the patch. It was Rooster Teeth.
Okay.
It was one of the dudes wanted to finish up Last of Us. Mm-hmm. Started like around 11 o'clock at night and said, well, I'm just going to go ahead and finish it. And he got to winter at 11 o'clock. And then he was up till 4:30 finishing it.
Holy cow.
So 4 or 5, maybe...
Wow.
Yeah, a little over 5 hours from winter.
Sorry, yeah.
And I'm sure he was just going through it.
I've got a ways. Well, and then I just recently had a very lengthy cutscene. So they have some pretty lengthy cuts. It's almost like, okay, I've got an hour to play.
Like
I'll play
Final
for half an hour, and then I'll watch for half an hour. Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I wouldn't talk about it every week if I didn't like the game. And I really like the game.
So it's going to be in your top 10? Definitely,
probably in the top 5. Well, although I haven't really, gone out and laid these out, but it will be up there. I like it. It's got its issues as all games do, but it's not bad. I have been continuing on my quest with PvZ2.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we put. You sent me something over the week. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you to because last week I said that we would post the instructions on how to download it early.
What is it, Australian and New Zealand version or something?
Correct. Yeah, you just change your Apple ID.
That's right.
Region.
Yeah. So we put that up on the home page.
Okay. I finally I did get the 20 stars that I needed to move on to the next map, which was I was playing the Egyptian map,
okay,
and now I'm on the Pirates map, and it is so much fun. It is so cool. You're pretty much fighting on a pirate ship where you don't have all the lanes anymore. You only have they got a deck of maybe if there are 6, I think there are 5 lanes total, but there may only be 4.
Yeah.
And on the 5th one, instead of being able to put plants all the way to the end, it's water. And they have zombies that can jump on a rope and swing over,
like Pitfall.
Exactly. So they skip all of those lanes so you can't shoot them until they land right there. But then there's a new plant that will it's a springy plant. I don't even know what it's, some kind of vine or something like that.
Yeah.
And if they land on it, it will bounce them back into the water.
And then they die in the water.
They kill them. Yeah, that kills them. But they also have ones that. Seabirds will grab them, like seagulls will grab them by their feet and fly them over, and they're like chomping on your plants upside down. It's really kind of cool.
Are the seagulls zombie-fied?
No, they're just regular seagulls. But
they must have an agreement or something.
Yeah, but if you do you remember the corn on the cob ones they threw
in
kernels?
Plants of Zombies.
Yeah, they threw kernels, and then every once in a while a pat of butter.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they would throw a pat of butter, and that slows down. It stops the zombie for
I do remember that. Yeah.
Well, if the bird gets hit with a pat of butter, then it drops the zombie in the water immediately. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so they've got new enemies in good ways. They use old plants in different ways. For combat, and it's a lot of fun figuring it out. I've also got to the Dragonfire one, which is really cool. It shoots Dragonfire over 6 squares.
Okay,
and it tears them up. It really tears them up. I love that thing. But I'm having a lot of fun. I think now the more that I play it, as long as you're willing to play the game over and over and over again, I don't think I'll have to buy anything.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, because it's
so
free download.
It's free to download,
but it's a microtransaction.
Yeah, the way that it works is that you're given you're given the first map is free, and that is Egypt, and you have like maybe 10, between 8 and 10 zones to play on,
right?
And once you get to the end, then you can go back and replay those zones. Yeah. They have different challenges for each zone. They have 3 different challenges for each one, which will offer up a star each. Like, it'll tell you, don't plant any plants in the back 2 rows, and don't lose any of your lawnmowers.
It's like...
And if you do that, then you get a star.
Okay.
And there are other challenges like that, or they have like a line of flowers like in the middle of the board, and it says don't let the zombies trample them. They can never get there, or you'll have to play it over again. And if you get it, you get the star. For any other game, I would be like, I don't want to grind through this, but this is playing the game that I like.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not doing something that I don't like. I'm doing something that I love. I love this game. So it's a good grind. It just adds more to it.
Yeah.
And I was worried about getting there. Like I said, you only got on the map. It's like a linear line of like 8 little areas. Well, there are side shoots off that you have to collect keys to unlock them. And I thought they sell keys, like each key is like 99 cents or something like that. And some of these regions need 4 or 5 keys. You get plenty enough keys if you're going through and trying to get all those stars.
So you really don't need to buy
Exactly. So now I'm at the point. I don't. There are plenty of other planets that I have not unlocked yet, but there's a completely new map that I haven't even unlocked yet. So I think as I go along, I'll be able to eventually get them all, and I'll report back once I actually do.
That's cool. So how are the graphics? Is it? Plants of Zombies 1 was. Great. It's cartoonish.
Yeah, it's like a cell shaded. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, cool.
It's no breakthrough technology on that forefront. Yeah, you still have Crazy Dave.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But he talks to his Winnebago now, which is also a time machine.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's cool.
And he's still looking for his taco. It's hilarious. Right. Yeah. So, in fact, you're traveling through time searching for his taco. He wants to be able to eat it again.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's pretty cool, though.
Let's see. What I did play a little bit of the BioShock Infinite.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I'm only. I got to the point where they realized I had the AD on my hand, and I played through a few scenes of that, but I don't really know. I don't even have the first clue of what I'm actually doing.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know how good a game is that has to tell me what my next objective is by writing it on the screen. I was like, shouldn't the story just tell me that I need to go to this area or do this thing or whatever? No, it's got to be written across the screen. Oh, you have to go find this landmark. Well, why am I looking for this landmark? Why do I need that? You know, I mean, I'm not very far in. Maybe that'll improve, but it just didn't seem like it had a lot of story. And that's what was so great about BioShock 1. The story was awesome.
Yeah, BioShock 1 was awesome, and especially at that time. Right, there was really nothing like that.
Right. Yeah, it was revolutionary, and all of it underwater. Like, wow, it's really cool. And now all of it, the graphics are decent. The facial graphics aren't that great, but I mean, and you just don't want to zoom in on anything. Everything from a distance looks awesome, but you don't want to zoom in on anything.
And you're doing 360, right?
Yeah, 360. But so this week, I hopefully I will knock out The Last of Us, and then I'll play a little bit more of BioShock. But I still haven't put in that Tom Clancy.
Which Tom?
It's not the Ghost Recon.
Oh, would you get that on 360?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've got out on GameFly.
Yeah, I did.
BioShock.
Yeah, I got that on PC. I did start that. I was thinking I should finish that, but I think I'm gonna pop in. I think I'm gonna start Far Cry 3 again. But yeah, no, Ghost Recon's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good game.
Cool.
But what else we got? Oh, a little update on Dirty Steam Quest to 500. I'm proud to announce that I am at 500.
I wish I could say congratulations, but I can't back you up, man. This is a sickness.
It is a sickness, but wait till they start having game shares. You're going to love me.
All right.
But I have to come clean a little here. The reason I wanted to get 500 was because that was the minimum number of games that you could have to join a Steam group called Games Collectors. So they actually,
what is that?
It's a little group, like a little community within Steam. It's everyone that owns more than 500 games, and they have about 1,700 members, I believe. And it's a private group. It's by a member invite only. And so,
so once you hit 500, somebody
then you're eligible. No. You have to go. You have to request.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens in this group?
I don't know. I just joined it.
Do you go to
Wednesday night?
Do you go to meetings and
no? I go in the chat room.
Is it a 12-step program of how to?
Yes. The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Hello, my name is Dirty, and
I collect video games.
I'm a gameaholic.
Yes. Please take my money. But, no, it's pretty cool. I'm just starting to learn. A few people, when I was in chat, pretty cool. I'm looking to really get more into more multiplayer on the PC games.
Okay.
Just to meet people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would imagine a lot of the Steam community is not going to be like, 360 pricks on Xbox Live. You know what I mean?
Why would that be any different?
I don't know. I think the console is just more of a younger crowd.
Okay.
I think it's easier for them to pop in $50 COD, and
barrier of entry is
it's a little higher, and you need a little more technical skill.
Right, for a PC.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see. But it was pretty cool. And what else we got? Oh, okay.
I see a list here that some guy on there has got over 2,000 games.
Oh yeah, dude. I was looking at some of the members, and just because you can see how many. If you go to a certain member's profile, you can see how many games they have.
Right.
And so I was looking. I was like, I thought I was pretty good. 500. I'm like,
right.
Maybe 800 might be the next level. Dude, this one guy has 2,181 games.
I mean,
dude, that's incredible.
What he's not playing them.
I didn't look at his. There's a third-party website you can go to. I think it's called steamdb.info. And what you can do is you can put in anybody's Steam account name.
Okay.
And it'll tell you how many games they have, how many games they have installed, the percentage of what they play. It's like a whole bunch of stats.
Okay.
If you have an open profile.
Right.
Public profile. I didn't do that on this guy. Or girl. I don't know what the hell it is. But 2,100 games.
It's a lot.
That's insane. So my new Steam Quest challenge is 2,182 games.
Oh, Jesus.
Because it can only be one.
Oh.
No, I'm just joking. Maybe 700. I don't know what the next goal is.
So what game?
I met my quest.
I'm looking at the games that you bought.
Yeah, I bought.
In order to get there.
I didn't buy too much, but I had to get to 500. So I was. What was I last week? Like 493 or something. I forgot.
I thought you were 497.
497 maybe. Well, I bought the Duke Nukem Platformer pack on Green Man Gaming for PC. I think it was all the original Duke Nukems.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. And then
you think that's great.
Yeah, that's what it said in the screenshot. And then I bought, I don't know if it's Yeez or Y's 1 and 2 Chronicles. I don't know, it's some Jap RPG. I had all the other ones. I didn't have those. So that was $4.99 and 500. So I'll always remember buying that game. It's deep in my heart.
A Jap RPG.
I'm never going to play it.
You don't play Jap RPG.
I'm never going to play that. But it's in my list.
Great.
And then I bought a Wii game.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I got the Wii set in my little girl's room, so I bought
Right.
the Kirby's Dream Collection. It was like $7.99 at Best Buy.
It's
still
not bad.
It's still like in the 30s on Amazon used.
Really?
Yeah. So I thought it was a pretty good deal, so I went and picked it up. It's one of their deal of the week thing.
Oh, did you get it online on Best
I
Buy?
did. I bought it online on BestBuy.com, but I did pick up at the store because they were out for shipped.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't have it shipped anymore. They were sold
okay.
out. So I just went and picked it up at the local store. But that's about all I bought this week. So since I got to my 500, I might throttle it back a little on Steam games and stuff. And to tell you the truth, they had tons of sales in the past couple of weeks on the summer Steam sale.
Yeah.
Green Man Gaming, Gamers
I never
Gate.
checked that out.
Yeah, I check it out every day. I have my coffee at my desk, and I check out all the game sites, all the sale sites. And dude, I had everything. I swear to God. I don't know why you're shocked. I got that.
I don't know why you're shocked.
Square Enix has a huge sale. I think this morning it said 70 to 80% off all Square Enix games.
Really?
I'm going through the list. I mean, it was pages and pages. I'm like, got that. It was crazy.
Well, just for PC?
Yeah, all PC. They did have some console games, but I don't know. So I was a little disappointed with Steam Summer Sale. So I'm waiting on the winter.
They have winter sale as well?
Yeah, they have two major sales. I mean, they have sales every week.
Right.
But, little deal of the day or whatever. But, no, they have the Steam Summer Sale and the Steam, I want to say, I think it's the Black Friday week.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the Steam Winter Sale or something. But that's about all I got. Did you buy anything this week?
I bought the Game Genie.
Oh, the Game Genie, that's right.
And actually, I saw something online, and I may do this. I haven't decided yet or not. You were talking about hating to use your PS3 controller.
Yeah.
And you have a converter.
Yeah, I got that little. It's a wired. You need the wired Xbox 360 controller,
right.
And it's just a little USB adapter, or like a turbo adapter.
Well, which would require for you to have to plug in or have a cord draped across your living room. Which,
I do.
For me, that would be a very long distance. I mean, I sit over there.
Yeah, you're going to need...
what is that, 15 feet?
You're going to need at least a 12-foot USB extension.
Yeah, so that I don't think that would really work for me. But so I went on Amazon, and they sell something... I guess when one of the Batman games came out, probably the most recent one, they had the Batarangs.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, well, the Batarang for the PS3 looks exactly like or very similar to an Xbox 360 controller.
Oh, wow.
So, for $20. So I'm considering that just getting that and using that.
Wait, was that Amazon?
Or? Amazon, yeah. So I may just do that.
And that's wireless?
It's wireless. Yeah.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and it lights up. It's got like LEDs all over it, and you can change the color of the LEDs. I'm like,
yeah,
that's kind of cool.
You see, I really like the 360 controller over that PS2 controller because my hands are big. That PS3 controller, DualShock 3 is too small.
Well, here's my other problem that I have, and I think it's hilarious because I don't play that many PlayStation games, and I'll be in the middle of playing a game, and then it'll say press X, and I'm like, all right, where's the X button on this thing? And I play in near darkness, so seeing that controller, I have to find a light to hold up to this.
X on PS3 is AO on 360.
Exactly. So they, but this is backlit.
So you can see.
I'm like, so that may be, and I mean, it had something like 300 different reviews, and they were all like 4.5 to 5 stars.
Dude.
So yeah,
for $20, shoot, I might do that.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
The only thing that I don't care to like is the triggers. Because with PS3 games, they do the bumpers as the triggers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For shooting and aiming.
Right.
And a lot of games, you can't change the button scheme.
You're right.
You have Southpaw,
You're right.
Default. I can't stand that.
Yeah. I would agree. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
It should be you're using your trigger finger to pull a trigger on a gun. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, I totally agree.
I can't stand that. Killzone is a perfect example. You cannot change the bumper to trigger.
Okay.
On firing and scoping.
When I'm playing The Last of Us, every time I go to reload, I end up swinging my bat, and I don't know. I think it's just the way they have the control. Maybe because I'm so ingrained that on an Xbox controller, it's always this button.
Yeah.
To reload, or
it's
like playing Halo, that was the button to reload or whatever, and now it's a completely different button.
Yeah, X. It's like X or square.
Here's the thing: the other thing is that you have so many guns. It's really difficult to cycle through weapons in the game, but you have to have the weapon equipped and in your hand to reload it. Because even though you have the shotgun equipped, you may be holding a bat.
Right.
So then you got to switch over back to that.
And then in the meantime, you get 3 clickers coming around.
Exactly. So,
well, I'll be interested to find out your review on that Batarang. Is it? What do you call it? Batarang? Is it?
It's a
that's what they call it.
The Batarang controller. Yeah.
Wow. And that was new or used for $20 on Amazon?
No. Might be 25, but it's around there.
Try it. That'd be awesome.
I think it is 20. Yeah. I was going back and forth whether I was going to get it, and so and now I played some more today with the PS3 controller. I'm like, I think I have to go ahead and buy it.
Yeah, I tried. The only other thing I was going to say, other than an adapter, and if you want to keep wireless, is go to Evil. You ever heard of Evil Controllers?
No.
EvilControllers.com.
Evil.
Okay. EVIL. I got one. But basically, it's all modded controllers.
Okay.
So, but they're expensive. I think I paid $200 or something for my 360.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you use it?
Yeah, I did. It's mostly I used it for Gears of War a lot.
Okay.
But they have Call of Duty Battlefield. It's all the mods.
Okay.
And they got macros. It's a little fucking complicated. But it's a modded controller, so you could really buy a 360 wired for the PS3. They do whatever you want.
Right.
They pop out the different buttons. It's not just lights. It's completely customizable.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but that's the expensive route.
Here's the thing: the reason I was going back and forth whether I was going to buy it or not is that the next gen is right around the corner.
Right.
So I want to start spending. I already bought the Game Genie, which may or may not work on the next console.
We don't know. I hope so.
With this, Batarang, will that work on the next console? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's Bluetooth, so I would imagine it would, but
yeah, you never know. Oh, but I heard a lot of things about that new DualShock 4.
Yeah, it's a different controller, so it probably
really
won't work. Yeah, because your PS3 controllers won't work with the PS4.
Right. I don't know. Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
I wish that the Xbox controllers would have worked with the new. I think those are the perfect.
Oh, I think the 360 is a fantastic controller.
They perfected it.
Yeah, that's what I use on my PC.
Yeah,
I just put wired.
Yeah. I think that's.
I don't even know why Elijah makes another gamepad. Just use a 360 controller. Yeah. But That's cool.
Yeah, what else we got going on?
I guess we'll go ahead and go to the news. We had a little news this week. Yeah. Did you hear we had another Xbox 180 on the self-publishing?
They changed their outlook from 360 to the One. I mean, but they didn't change their stance. Like, they didn't come out and say, "Hey, we're not going to do this," and then all of a sudden said they were.
Well, I don't know if it was I don't know if it was E3 or their Xbox reveal back in May. They did say, "Oh, you can't self-publish. You have to go through a publisher."
Really?
Oh, absolutely. They did say that. And now they're coming out and saying
during their announcement, like during the conference.
I don't know if it was during the conference, but it was made. It was stated that you cannot self-publish.
I gotcha.
They said you have to go through a publisher.
I gotcha.
And they got a lot of heat about that.
Huh.
They reversed that stance now and said that you can self-publish.
Huh.
And they used it to benefit kids and students to learn to build games. I don't get that crap.
What is your stance on this?
I think they saw the pre-order numbers and they said we're in fucking trouble. They changed
that's not
everything.
what I'm asking. That's not what I'm not asking you. Why did Microsoft do that? I can really care about what these companies are changing their stance or what their stance are. I don't really care.
Yeah.
What I'm asking you is about the functionality.
I think it's a good thing. I mean, I think indies have really come a long way, and I think these new consoles need to support them.
You know what? I don't agree with you.
Okay.
I don't, because Xbox the Xbox 360 has an indie community.
Mm-hmm. It's a little buried in the blades and the dashboard,
and they have hundreds of thousands of games on there.
Yeah.
That it's just an unbelievable noise of games, and the barrier of entry is fairly difficult. You have to purchase the
dev kits and all
the dev kits, and then I think it was like it's not just a dev kit. You had to purchase a license.
Oh,
to
right.
get in there. It might have been like $50 a year or something like that, and then you had to learn how to do it. So the barrier of entry just wasn't like fire up your Xbox and start creating a game.
Yeah,
which is what they're creating now. So if you think there's a lot of noise now, everybody's going to be doing it. If everybody can publish a game, there's going to be so much crap out there.
Yeah, kind of like iOS, huh?
Yeah, exactly. How they Xbox didn't publish didn't push any of their stuff, didn't publicize any of it, very little of it.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like, I don't even know where to go to find that marketplace, whatever the free games or the
indie game channel or whatever?
Game. Yeah,
I know I don't either.
And not like I would spend any time.
Well, they don't advertise it on the dashboard,
right?
Okay, so they're not getting any advertisement unless the summer.
Do you hear it? You listen to a lot of more podcasts than I do. Do you ever hear about anybody talking about playing in the Microsoft indie game?
No, not really. Only the extremely popular ones like Fez or I think Limbo was. Double Fine.
Yeah, but Fez
never did echelon of indie.
Fez was published by Microsoft.
Yes.
So, and those you're going to hear about. They are indie.
So they have an investment in it.
And what Super Meat Boy, same thing.
Yeah.
But truly the guys that are working in their basements by themselves, building these things and don't have publishers. How are we ever know if these games are worth a damn or not?
You're right.
I think that the guys who are really putting their heart and soul into a game are going to continue on once they do have that game to work to find a publisher like Microsoft or whatever, and then get it publicized.
Right.
But if anybody can do it, it's just going to be noise.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be regulations before they actually hits the Xbox One dashboard.
That's how it is now. Right now, it has to go. The community, it's self-regulated community where the community has you've got to get like 2 or 3 people from the community to confirm that your game is a game,
right?
And that it's not if it has profanity that it meets with the ESRBs and stuff like that. But so it's a self-regulated community. But it just sounds to me like you're you're opening up floodgates.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Okay.
The ability to do something doesn't necessarily mean that you should.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So, they listen to their community. They change their minds, like you said. Okay. We'll see if that ends up being a good. I like to revisit this in a year and see what that's like.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're making that anybody makes a big deal out of it is shocking, because I just don't hear anything about indie games on anything anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you. I didn't know Double Fine was really an indie developer.
They were an indie developer.
I think they still are.
Double Fine came out with, I think when they...
Psychonauts?
Psychonauts was very indie. Brutal Legend was not indie.
No, because I think EA published that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty big one.
But after Brutal Legend, it looks like they went back to the drawing board.
Probably because they didn't make any money on Brutal Legend. Nobody bought it. It was a crappy game.
But since then, what they did, stacking and a couple other...
Well, they did a lot of arcade games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Do you know how those arcade games came about?
No, I don't think so.
They they were working on... I think they were working on Brutal Legend, and they saw their designers just getting burned out. They were grinding them, making them work hard hours, yada yada yada. So they came up with a contest and say, hey, tell us your idea for a new game, and maybe we'll make it. And they came back with so many great ideas. They're like, wow, why don't we do this? Why don't we make who's the guy who owns Double Fine? Tim Schafer?
Yeah, Tim Schafer.
Yeah, he's like, these are really great games. How about I make these with you? And he started promoting his designers on the side to make to make these games, and pulled them away from working on Brutal Legend so that they weren't getting burned out just working on the same game.
Oh, okay.
And they said, you know what? Let's make. I think it was 5 of them. They had the Costume Quest.
Costume Quest.
Yeah, that was a really good game. I like that. Stacking, interesting game.
I didn't play it, but I think they gave it to you free on PS3.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
okay.
I think it was on a PS
I played through. I don't know if I own it or not. I think I do own it. I liked it.
They hit a couple indie Humble Bundle deals with Double Fine.
Yeah, they're always doing the. They're always doing the Humble Bundles. Yeah. So I think as far as video game, I don't know if I would consider them an indie publisher anymore. Maybe they still fall under the guidelines, but I mean, the fact that they made Brutal Legend seems like they may have tried to jump in there with the big boys and didn't float, and then had to be kicked back down. Right, but I don't know if too many people know who they are. It seems to me like when you become that popular, that everybody knows not only the name of the company but the guy who owns it. You can't be indie anymore.
No, you're right. I agree. Well, since we're talking about indie titles, did you see all this over the last, 24, 48 hours about Phil Fish, the Fez guy?
I did not.
Yeah, he's apparently he was on an interview with I don't know if you ever watched The Annoyed Gamer.
No.
Okay. He's hilarious. He's I guess he pissed this guy off. Marcus Beer is the guy's name on Annoyed Gamer. I don't know if it was a face-to-face interview. I didn't see the episode, but it's all over Twitter. It was on the show Invisible Walls. I guess he pissed Phil Fish off.
Okay.
And Phil told him to go kill himself. I swear. This is what I was reading. And then he goes back to Twitter community, and he says, he goes, "It's with a heavy heart that we announce that Fez 2 has been canceled and is no longer in development. We apologize for disappointment." And then he locks his Twitter account.
What?
Yes. Then he locks his Twitter account.
What?
I don't know. And then right before the show, I just was looking on some news sites, and Cliffy B is going to Phil's defense and defending him. So I don't know I didn't see the episode, so I gotta check it out. So I'm not sure what's going on. But this was that guy in that movie, right? What was the name of that movie? Indie movie?
It's called Indie Game, the movie.
Indie Game, the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, did you see that? Because I didn't see it.
I did.
Right, he was an asshole, right? Wasn't he a prick, Phil Fish, or something?
Phil Fish, he's. The more I see of him, the more that I wish there's no reason why these people need to become celebrities. The game designers should not be celebrities.
Right.
You know,
be in the background.
Make the game. Design the game. What do I give? I care about your art. If you're saying that's an art, then produce your art. I can give a shit about what you look like, what your beliefs are. You know, and I can really give a shit about you don't get a soapbox. You know, you're not a politician. You're not no.
Yeah, this guy seems to be always.
It's much like I have the same theory for actors. Like people, love to find out, what Entertainment Tonight or whatever.
It's like the tabloids.
What Tom.
What's Tom Cruise eating breakfast?
Exactly. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I like watching him act. That's why he's a celebrity.
Make the movies.
Make the movie. I'll watch your movie.
I don't want to see you on the View jumping up and down on a fucking couch.
Exactly. I don't care who you marry. I don't care what you're doing. And I feel the same way about it. So watching the movie's a very good movie.
Yeah, I got to watch it. I didn't watch the movie, and I didn't play Fez. I think I own it, but
I got to tell you that watching the movie cured me of wanting to be a designer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even though they show great success, I mean,
but this is the top. I mean, these designers that were in the movie really had a good game.
Exactly. It was Super Meat Boy, it's Fez, these are
Was the Minecraft guy on there?
The who?
Minecraft?
I don't think so.
He wasn't in
there? I
there?
don't remember him being in there. Maybe I don't remember him being in there. Those two I specifically remember, them. But even those guys, it was so their lives were so depressing that I was like, my God, you made it. And, it's an uphill battle the whole way. And then when you get there, you've only made one game, you know? It's like, you've beat up the tens of thousands of other games that came out, or that were trying to come out. And it's not like you have now won the Olympics.
Right.
You know?
You're not getting a huge contract.
Exactly. Maybe things will go. Yeah, but I mean, even that's you keep having to stretch to that next level. Yeah. Where it's like, well, I don't know if anybody ever finds real happiness.
And then plus with a small team, I mean, you got 5 people making a game. That's going to take you 3-4 years.
Dude, Fez was one guy. Well, 1 to 2 guys.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing with Fez is that, and it made him seem like a real asshole. Is that he started out with somebody else.
Oh, okay.
And then split away.
And he continued on.
And but he couldn't get the other guy to sign a contract to release him.
Like all entities.
Exactly. And he needed him to sign a contract so he can go to. I don't know if it was PAX or if it was E3. It was one of the game conventions, and he's at the convention. He's sitting in the hotel. He had all this stuff he had printed out. He had had put all this his last dime into it. And unless this guy signed this document, by such time, he wasn't going to be able to go to the show.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and finally they get signed.
This was in the movie.
Yeah, it is in the movie. Okay. And then he goes and he's at the show, and the game keeps crashing left and right, crashing left.
Shit.
And I'm like, how can that be? This is not a good job. This is not a good career at all. Like the stress levels are I can see how somebody would become an asshole, or a recluse or a shut-in or something like that. I'm like, it's you may enjoy doing that sort of thing for fun,
right?
Then keep it that way.
Yeah.
I think that is something that should stay a hobby.
Right. But, well, I looked, and it was on Netflix. I'm going to watch it this week.
Yeah. I watched it on Netflix. I may need to.
I think they have. I think they just released an update for it. I saw something. I think you can buy. They did updates. Is what I want to say. Yeah, I think they sell in the movie. The newest version is like $15 or something. If you already have the original indie game, the movie, I think you pay $5 for all the extras. Okay. So I don't know which version's on Netflix or whatever, but I think you can get it for $5.
It's probably Phil Fish just bitching some more.
Yeah, I don't.
He spent a lot of time bitching about everybody and everything.
Huh. Yeah. I gotta see it. I'm interested to see what it looks like. What else we got? Oh, Nintendo not allowing Jap indie devs to submit development apps for Wii U if they're located in Japan. Right. The Nintendo licensing department policy. So I don't know what that's about. So if they were outside of Japan, they could submit indie. I don't know what that's about.
It's Nintendo.
Did you hear anything about that?
No.
Let's see. Did you hear about that other Kickstarter with David Jaffe?
No. What's up with David?
I think he was with another company, Pixel Bionic, and it's a game called Motor Gun, and they did a Kickstarter campaign, and they wanted to raise $650,000. Was the, what do you call it? I guess
Kickstarter?
Yeah, Kickstarter.
Okay.
No, that's what they wanted for the Kickstarter campaign.
Okay.
Their goal or whatever.
Yeah.
And after the first week, they only raised $63,000.
And how much did they want?
$650,000.
Ooh.
So after the first week, I guess I would imagine the first week would be the buzz, and you get the bulk of the donation if you think you're going to meet your goal, maybe. But
yeah, I think you have to keep refreshing it,
Yeah.
whatever, adding more information or whatever, trying to put it back at the top of the list.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never obviously tried to do a Kickstarter, but don't you have to set the time limit at a certain?
Yeah, you set the time limit. What they did was it was longer than a week. I don't know exactly how long it was, but they canceled it. They pulled it.
Wow.
Yeah, they pulled it off Kickstarter, and they said they're going to reformulate the design as well as the Kickstarter plan. The name of the game was Motor Gun. So, David Jaffe did God of War and Twisted Metal. So I don't know if it was some sort of Twisted Metal take.
Huh.
I don't know what it was, but scrap from Kickstarter.
Jeez.
Did you hear about the Saints Row 4 anal probe?
I love Saints Row.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Well, what happened was they're going to have a season pass, and it looks like the Saints Row 4 anal probe weapon will be exclusive to season pass holders. So it will be available to all players, but only the season pass holders can use it elsewhere in the game. I guess that's a ploy to sell season passes.
Yeah,
I hope they do something better than what BioShock did.
Well, I mean, Saints Row 3 had a bunch of
holy shit, they had tons of DLC.
Well, okay, following in line with that, I want to go down to my little news clip. I'm at work. I think it was like a Wednesday, and I fire up Kotaku, and it was at the very top of this. I don't know if you heard about this, but they've come out Oculus-Rift.
Yeah.
It's come out with a penis controller. Have you heard about this?
A penis controller?
Yeah.
No.
Well, there's a video game coming out. It's called Custom Made, MAID, made.
Nice
exactly. Yeah, a little play on words there. It's an erotic video game. And it comes...
You knew that was coming.
Yeah, of course. And it comes bundled with a very, very special controller that looks like a PlayStation Move.
Okay.
But it's meant to go over your cock.
What?
Yeah.
You got to be crazy.
You control it by your stroke speed.
What?
And depth.
That's ridiculous.
Which makes me in the characters on screen respond differently to your speed and depth. Which makes me kind of wonder, so do some guys need to go get a game genie to get a better depth?
You never know. Wait, first off, okay, the Oculus Rift goes over your eyes.
Okay, yeah, right.
You see nothing in the room.
Right.
Okay, so then you put this penis controller on your dick.
Yes.
You better lock the door. That's ridiculous.
Well, I think if you're playing this game, the door is locked anyway.
Or maybe you leave it open just in case somebody comes through and wants to screw you.
The name of the peripheral is called the Juicy Air. JU-C Air.
Okay.
Yeah. So a little play on words there. It also has an analog stick and an action button as well as a left and right click.
Wow, that's crazy. Did they have a picture of this shit?
Yeah, look. It looks
the buttons are on the cock.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's
oh yeah, they got the buttons on the cock.
That's right, and they've got. I think it has an insert that can be disposable insert. It has to.
I wonder if they use Fleshlight to build that.
No, because you figure you get a little sticky in there after every use.
Shit. They better come with self-cleaning.
Could you imagine? You know, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm going to play a game for hours.
Yeah, don't call me and don't pop in.
You show up to work on Monday and my right arm hurts so bad.
Yeah, what if you get the game off Steam and it shows everybody how long you've been playing that game
Exactly.
and how many achievements you got?
All of them.
Yeah, you get. That's hilarious.
I can't believe it. I mean, I thought it was a joke when I saw it on Kotaku.
Yeah,
like, this got to be it. This guy. And I did more and more research into it. And I'm like, I really shouldn't be researching this at work.
Yeah, really.
I'm like, I'm going to go too deep into this. I know. Pardon the pun.
Pardon the pun. Go too deep.
All right, go ahead.
That's hilarious. It's a good one.
Yeah.
What else we got? Torchlight 2. You ever played that?
Diablo. I played Torchlight, but not Torchlight 2.
Okay, with Torchlight 2. I didn't know this. A little factoid here. Sales hit 2 million.
Wow.
It was released in September 2012, so we're coming up on a year.
Yeah.
For a $20 title. And I think I bought it for like $10.
I was about to ask you, I'm like, how expensive is it? That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Those were the guys, some of the team was the ones that did original Diablo.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a good game. I definitely recommend that. I played that. Activision buys itself back from Vivendi for $8 billion.
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 It's worth.
They got Call of Duty and they got World of Warcraft.
Wow.
And I heard actually World of Warcraft lost. They're down to 7.7 million subscribers now. I think they lost something like 100 and something thousand last month.
What do you think? Do you think they've been? I mean, how long has WoW been out now? I mean,
Lord, my buddy Justin
10 years?
Played WoW for a long time. I'd say at least 10 years.
Do you think they? I mean, and I know they're spending a lot of development time coming up with patches and new releases of it.
Yeah, and they have tons of expansion. They call them expansions.
Expansions, thank you.
But every expansion is like a whole new game.
A whole new game, right? Do you think they've been also for the past 10 years looking to capitalize on a sequel?
Yeah.
I mean, if they can bottle the lightning once again,
yeah.
I mean, then yeah, I can see where that much money is worth it. But
and
can they do it? You know,
I did read something. They're building the next MMO, Blizzard.
Okay.
I forgot. I'm gonna have to check and see what that what it's called. I forgot what it was, but I was just doing a quick Google search. I can't see when World of Warcraft was released. I'm gonna have to dig. That was a good question. I'd like to find that out. But I gotta say at least 10 years.
Yeah, I would think so
too.
too.
They've had numerous expansion packs, and isn't that annual?
No,
not even annual, huh?
No.
So I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know. I don't think it's on any kind of
no. It's
timeline.
Whenever it's done. It's the
no. I think what they do is they start watching their numbers, and when they drop, then
right.
they're like, now it's time to kick out.
It's time to bring the pandas in. Go get someone.
I mean, they're like the only MMO out there that hasn't had to have gone free to play. And even they say, "Oh, we're free to play. You can free to play to level
30 days?
No. You can free to play to like level 15 or something.
I believe. Yeah, you can. Yeah, they did change that. Yeah, that's interesting. So, apparently, I think Activision is taking themselves off the public market, and they're buying stock back.
Did you ever play WoW? I'm sorry to go.
No, I played a couple of the free trials or whatever a while back. I don't know. I just never got into it.
I played WoW for a while, but unless you get in a guild, it's not a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was just
go collect this,
single playing it.
Go collect that.
Yeah.
Go collect some more of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that got old.
Yeah, it was a lot of fetch quests, huh?
Yeah, that's all I ever saw. But I didn't get that deep into it because I just didn't. I tried to get my friends to play, and it just wasn't happening.
It wasn't happening. So. Well, yeah, and it's Guild Wars 2. Mm-hmm. That's a kind of a free to play. It's $60 game, but once you're in, there's no monthly fees.
Okay.
And it's also fetch quests and things like that. But the interesting thing that Guild Wars 2 does is they have like events. And so like they have bosses come in, and everyone in their world wants to join this event and kill this big boss. So even if you're not in a guild,
right,
you still participate in the events.
Okay.
And they make a huge deal about it. I mean, they send out emails. It's on their webpage. I would imagine it sends it through the game some kind of way. But
like, we need your help to take down Godzilla.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's you and 10,000 people.
I guess so.
Dude.
Maybe it might be regional. In your region.
Right.
I don't know how they do it. But Guild Wars 2 is strong.
Huh.
Yeah. So I want to go back and fire that up.
So you did play it?
Yeah, I bought it on release, and I had some people at work that I wasn't planning on getting it, and I was on their Facebook account, and they kept saying, "No, you need to buy it. You need to get it. Come do our guild or whatever."
Right.
And I went in, and I was just tooling around a little bit. I never really got into it.
Is it free to play now?
Say again?
Is it free to play now?
It's free to play, but you have to buy the initial game.
Okay.
So it's like a $60 game. I'm sure you can find it. I think I've seen it on Green Man Gaming or a couple of those for like $34. I don't think I've seen it cheaper than that. But once you buy your key,
right,
you win. There's no monthly fees. I'm sure there's microtransactions, but doesn't have it nowadays. Yeah. But yeah, so that was an interesting twist.
Cool.
So I don't know if maybe that was taking a little dent putting a little dent in Blizzard, for 100-something thousand.
Yeah.
The Wii U. Let's talk about the Wii U for a little bit.
Yeah, it hasn't had a good time.
No, it hasn't had a good time. But I think they're going to start selling a hell of a lot more consoles. You know why?
Why is that?
Wii U has been hacked.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, baby. It's called... oh, shit. I lost my notes.
WiiU.
Yeah, why isn't that on my pad?
I don't know. I see it.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. I was just looking at something. Yeah, it's what is it? WiiU?
WiiU.
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 WiiU. We keyed you, bitch.
WiiU?
WiiU? It allows users to play games via USB.
That's awesome.
So it's not released yet. But, I mean, do you remember you had the RS card for the DS? Do you remember that card you had to buy from Japan? It was a SD card you put into your DS. I don't think it worked on 3DS. This was a while back. And it was called the RS card.
Okay.
And what it allows you to download backed up games.
I gotcha.
And you can play them. You throw them on this RS card, and you go ahead and you go to town. So I have a feeling it's going to be like that, but it's going to be via USB. So,
cool.
That's going to be pretty good. And here's another reason we use and start selling more. Activision's got 6 new releases for the Wii U coming this fall.
Okay.
But don't get too excited.
No. Have I seen these before?
Yeah, everywhere, actually. Well, Call of Duty Ghost.
Yeah.
Right, what's that? That's on every goddamn console. Skylanders. Okay, that's a good one. There's a lot of buzz about Skylanders for the kids. You got Angry Birds Trilogy, Angry Birds, Star Wars, SpongeBob, and Wipeout. I wouldn't exactly call that a stellar lineup.
No.
But
when you talk about Skylanders,
yeah.
If I was a child today, that would just be my crack.
Mm-hmm.
It's magic. You get to go to the store and buy magic.
Yeah.
You got this little platform, and you got your action figures now literally gets dragged into a video game.
Yeah.
And you get to choose. You can swap them. I mean,
and there's tons of ones to buy. I mean, you can buy whatever you want.
How awesome is that?
It's pretty good.
I mean, even they don't even have to come out with a good game. You know what I mean? Just the fact that my
this
action
piece of plastic is going to come alive.
Yeah, I mean, like the dude that I have to manually move his arms and legs and make voices for to put on. That's how we played when we were kids.
Right.
Everything was in our imagination. Now they put it on their little platform.
Just put it on the pod.
Yeah, and bam, he's on my TV.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
And now I am whatever dragon because I put him on this. That's just so awesome.
Yeah, and it's kind of like version 2 of I don't know if you ever played it, but it was called Eye of Judgment on PS3. It was you put the PlayStation Eye on like a stand pointing down, and it was a cloth map, and you put these judgment cards.
Okay.
And I guess it's kind of like Magic the Gathering, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. And you put the cards down depending
Physical
what card
cards?
you flip. Yeah, physical cards. The camera sees it, and then if you have like a dragon card, and then the guy that you're playing the card game with puts down, I don't know, Snake Man or Lizard or whatever, then they fight on the screen. Kind of like the old Battle Chess. Remember Battle Chess a long time ago?
Oh, that was
a good
the
game.
only chess game worth playing.
Oh, yeah. Everything else was just
The
chess.
Rook was so badass. He turned into the Thing.
That was awesome.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Remember the graphics?
Yeah.
Shit.
In my head, they're still cutting edge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the squares.
Right.
But, no, so I think, that's what I think of. Kind of like Eye of Judgment had that, Battle Chess. Now Disney's getting to the game with Disney Infinity. They're going to be doing, it's just like Skylanders, but with the Disney characters.
Oh,
I'm sure it's not just like Skylanders. Right. Obviously, it's a different studio.
But they're using a little like platform and with using the
all the Disney
NFC technology.
Yeah, I'm sure it is NFC.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they coming out. I think it's coming out August, I believe, actually.
Oh, okay.
And they're doing all their characters.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be a gold mine.
Jeez.
That's going to be ridiculous. That's what I had for the Wii U. So sales might increase, or it can only go up from here, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
And you know what? All this talk about the Wii U and stuff this week, I was looking at Craigslist. I was getting the itching to buy one.
Oh no!
Well, what started it was that Kirby collection I bought on Best Buy.
Right.
So and I got my Wii right now. It's up in my little girl's room. I mean, I never played it, collected dust. And then so I had a whole bunch of those Wii Point cards. Oh, I don't know what they call it. Wii Points. Yeah, like the Xbox Live Point cards you go buy at the store.
Right.
I don't know. For some reason, I had like 3 or 4 2,000 point cards. So I'm like, I wonder if the Wii, what is it, eShop now, I think, in 3DS store or something. Well, I checked to see. I wonder if those points work on that. No.
Really?
It doesn't. Yes. You have to use it at the Wii store. I'm like, that's a bunch
all
of
these
crap.
stores. Yeah.
Total bullshit. So, and I had a whole bunch of
pay
virtual
cash. Just cold hard cash.
Forget the points, okay?
Yeah.
It's still money. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll buy another Wii. I'm sure I could pick one up for $40.
Yeah.
Just pop it in the entertainment center. It's not taking up one of my valuable HDMI slots, I'll tell you that right now. So I'm like, well, I spent $50 on a Wii. Maybe I can get a Wii U for like $100. So, I was looking on Craigslist on that, and then I was looking for a 3DS, but I reached out to a couple of sellers, but never got back to me. But that was just a passing phase. I think I'm off the kick now, so it's no big deal.
Thank God you got rid of the itch.
Yeah, I got rid of the itch real quick. Put a little Boudreaux's butt play face on it. I think that's about all I had. Oh, we had PAX Australia was this week. And, that's right, Xbox Live made another announcement. I think it was yesterday. You know how the cloud save they have right now? I think it's 512 megs. You know what I'm talking
about? Xbox Live? Oh, yeah.
The Xbox Cloud
I don't ever really use it.
No, I don't use it either. But it's going to be unlimited with Xbox One.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, they said they no throttle.
This is what I hope they fix. That and I noticed it different with the PlayStation. And maybe it's just me, but when I fired up my PlayStation, it boots right in. I'm logged in, few moments, and I'm ready to play.
Yeah.
When I fire up the Xbox, and I actually have 2 accounts on my Xbox. One I use for like guests get the game,
right.
So you have to choose your profile. So I choose my profile to go in. It takes forever to log in.
Yeah, it does.
It's like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's spinning that circle.
Almost to a minute.
It's so long. It makes me wonder if the internet's on. So
exactly.
I'll grab my pad or something and
exactly.
see if the internet's still on.
And I'm wondering, is that tied to? Does it take that long because of the amount of data that's stored to my gamer tag? Because like if I try to restore my gamer tag, it's a big file.
Oh yeah, it's huge, and especially yours. What you got, 50-something thousand achievement points, and I'm sure you got tons of games.
So I guess, but I mean, how is that? I mean, I don't understand why that's a large chunk of data. I mean, those are literally just numbers and letters. You know, I mean, It's not like I've got games. I mean, even if games that are tied to my account, it's not the actual game. It's just the link to the game.
Correct.
Why
does it take so long?
I really hope they fix that on because the PlayStation doesn't seem to have that problem. But I don't play a lot of games on there. When you log in on your PlayStation, is it quick?
On my PlayStation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's quick.
Okay.
But I'm Plus, and I get all the updates downloaded overnight.
Right, but I'm not even talking. I'm just talking about.
But as my profile signing in, it's almost immediate.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's a signing in. Does a little circle, goes
I
up
hope
to the right.
I hope they fix. It must be something in the architecture.
So you're saying PlayStation Network is up on Xbox Live? That's amazing.
I know. It was a revelation this week. I'm like, wow, there are a few good things on this PlayStation.
Yeah.
Not enough to make me a fanboy, but. Enough
play
to
games, not consoles.
That's right.
That's what we do.
That's right.
All right, that's about it for the news. You got anything else? Oh, we did have the Xbox rewards. Just a quick little update.
Yeah.
Like we said last week, the Xbox rewards ends August 1st. That was the thing where they give you reward points for doing surveys, re-upping your...
Yeah, I didn't know what that actually was. I remember getting a bunch of points, but it turns out these are the reward points become Microsoft points.
Right.
Like that you can purchase things with.
Yeah. Every 100 reward points goes to 100 Microsoft points.
Would it do that automatically?
It does it automatically when you hit 100, I think, once a month. I think on the 15th of every month. So if you have, say, 120 reward points, 100 of them are going to be taken out of your rewards account and into your Microsoft points account automatically.
Oh, okay.
But that other 20 is still in limbo. And it looks like on August 7th, whatever Xbox reward points you have in your account is going to be converted over.
Yeah, even if it's under 100.
Even if it's under 100.
So
if you have 20 or whatever.
So, I mean, I show just under 1,600 for mine.
Yeah, I'm ahead about that.
So, but I'm assuming that I've already received all of... How can you tell when you receive...
If you go on the dashboard, it says... I forgot the term it used, but on the right underneath the avatar, it said reward status. Okay. And it says points deposited.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah. So
okay, that's interesting.
I think I had like 63 or something in my account. So I guess we just wait till the August 7th and see if it comes over. Besides, how much is that? 25 cents?
Yeah. Well, the reason they're getting rid of it, and this is great news, do you know why they're getting rid of it?
I have no idea.
It's because I think one of the greatest things they announced with Xbox One is they're getting rid of Microsoft points.
Right.
They're moving over to just U.S. or regional currency.
Yeah.
So with that, they couldn't actually do the rewards anymore because they're changing the way that you can buy stuff. So I think that's great. I mean, that's what PlayStation does, and that's what the Wii should do too. I mean, I never. I had many conversations with friends about why do they do this, and the only reason that I thought was because of them selling worldwide, that they wanted a single currency,
right.
And so that it didn't, that it wasn't like showing, you get in the U.S. for $15, but in the U.K. the equivalent is $25. It was less of a
like the currency exchange rate
exactly.
or something like that. Exactly. Yeah, but the thing is, with the new console releases, didn't they say 500 or say I don't know Xbox One? What was it? $500 US, and it was 500 UK pounds or whatever. So they're getting screwed.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh. So I'm not sure about what's going on with that.
Huh. Interesting.
So so that I guess that's this is the culmination of the Xbox Rewards program. So August 7th, all your points will be automatically deposited.
So sad to see it go.
Yeah. I was looking forward to those surveys every month.
They stopped those surveys a long time ago.
Yeah, they did. I never got an email in a very long time. Surprised they even brought this up. But that's all the news we got.
Okay.
I checked the new releases for the week of the July 29th. Nothing really notable.
No.
Rise of the Triad.
Okay.
It's a PC game. And Black Ops 2 Vengeance, I believe, a DLC pack.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah, I can't stand when they say bluffs.
That's why I say it every time.
I know you do. Thanks. You grinding my last nerve. I checked the Game Genie update. I didn't really see anything other than old games. They had like Dirt and Fury 2 or something.
Dirt.
Shit, when did that come out?
Yeah.
Was that a launch title?
I mean, there are a lot of other games that have come out recently that they should be
really
working
going
on.
back in the closet.
Who is it? Do users create this, or is it?
They have you can go on a forum.
Okay.
If you're in the community, you can go on the forum and you can post requests of what games you want.
But who actually creates it? The people,
the Game Genie devs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're the ones that release. They release every Friday on their Facebook account.
Okay.
And it shows it updates new games and then newly updated.
I gotcha.
Cheats and stuff. So
interesting.
So nothing really new.
Gotcha.
So that's about all I had. Let's check the Q&A. We didn't get any emails, and I did send out to Twitter that we were recording tonight. I didn't get any response. No, but I sent it out late.
Oh, dead on the line, yeah.
So what about the iTunes reviews? We got any more?
Yeah, we still got just the 2.
Oh, man.
We need our listeners to let us know how we're doing.
Yeah, let us know you're out there at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even care if it's love or hate. Just let us know.
Yeah, just let us know. Drop us a dime.
No, I don't need a dime.
No, just drop us feedback.
Drop us a line.
Drop us a line. So that's about all I had. You want to take it out to shout-outs?
Yeah.
What you got this week?
I'm going to shout out to my brother. It's his birthday this week. Actually, it is now his birthday.
Yeah, on Sunday, July 28th.
Yeah, we moved over. So happy birthday, Mark.
Nice. You older, younger?
I'm the youngest in the family.
Oh, you're the youngest.
So, yeah. He is he's somewhere in the middle there.
Oh, okay.
I got lots of siblings.
Is he a gamer?
No.
So he's never going to hear this birthday wish?
Although he did introduce me to Leisure Shoot Larry.
Oh, Leisure Shoot Larry?
Yeah, he played that back in the day.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the little censored sign bouncing up and down on the bed when he was getting laid. Yeah. He loved it as well.
Yeah, I think every old school PC gamer played Leisure Shoot Larry.
Oh, yeah.
My shout-out's going to go to Zoe in the Game Collectors Steam group, Games Collectors group that I joined with the 500 games we were talking about earlier. Yeah, she's one of the admins there. She's the one I sent her a quick message there, and she sent me an invite to the group, so she got me in.
She hot?
Picture's pretty good. She's pretty good in the picture, yeah. But who knows? It could be a dude.
Yeah, I mean, she bought 500 games. It's probably...
She's like at... no, she's pretty... I think she's like at 1,500 or something.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, she's at 1,927. I was wrong. Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, she is pretty close. Yeah. I guess I wonder what her Steam goal is. 2,000? But that's all I got. So that brings us to this week's Dis or Dat. In honor of Evo, how about Street Fighter or Tekken? Which one you prefer?
Neither.
Neither.
Do I have to pick one or the other? I'm not a fighting guy.
Have you played either
Street Fighter. If I had to pick one, I'd say Street Fighter only because that's the one that I played and lost every single game. Every single game. I mean, the other guy could have walked away to go get a beer and I would have died. I don't do well at those games. It becomes a button masher to me.
Yeah.
As soon as I touch the controller, I'm thinking, I just keep slamming this button. And that's totally not. There is an art form to playing these games.
If you watch Evo, it's an art form.
And I just don't. I don't have it.
Yeah.
Which is why it continues to piss me off that you made me buy that damn fighting game. And
did you get it? That was the GameStop. What was it? $10 for the DC Universe.
I wasted $10 on that crap.
I'll buy it from you for $10. Oh, you got 360?
Yeah, 360. Yeah, I know. Now I wish I had it on the PS3.
Yeah, really. Game Genie. I wonder if Game Genie's got that.
I wonder if I could just go to GameStop and say, "Can I exchange this for the?"
They're so clueless behind the counter. They probably would. Or you could trade it in for $2 and rebuy it for $54.
Well, I don't want you to just gloss over, but we got Would You Rather this week.
Oh, damn. I thought you were going to forget about that. No. I tried to delete it off the show notes, but it reappeared. Damn you.
In fact, I wanted to pull in this week's news into the Dis or Dat, to the Would You Rather. Would you rather the rest of your gaming, the only controller that you can use from now on be a penis controller.
Oh, jeez. The Oculus-Rift one we were talking about?
Yeah, exactly. So you have to use that on it. So get rid of your PlayStation controller, your Xbox controller. Now you got to play with your dick.
Does it have to be attached?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you've got your dick is how you.
Oh, so the controller only activates when it's on your
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. Or you whenever you can use a regular controller when you play video games, but when you go to when you check out good old fashioned porn on your computer, you then get the anal probe from Saints Row 4.
The anal probe.
Yeah. So,
so if I go to porn on my computer,
you will get an anal probe.
I'm going to get the anal probe.
Yeah. This is a thinker.
Shit, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think, shit. I think I'm going to go with, I would rather get the anal probe when I look at porn.
Really?
Yeah, because I got my harem, baby. I don't need the internets for getting me off.
But if you do need it, I guess
it's already in my mind, baby. I just pull it up.
When the question comes down to, would it be painful?
The anal probe?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
it could be a laser.
I got him one way down there, so.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, so I would have to go. I'd have to go with.
Are we going to agree?
No, I'm gonna have to disagree. I'd have to have a penis controller.
Wow.
Yeah. Here, this is where I'm thinking about it. Is that now since I use two hands when I'm playing the video game. You know, now I'll have a third member to push other buttons.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just do a little thrust.
It's a little awkward when you're playing co-op, couch co-op, but
I think I'd give up couch co-op, and don't put your Kinect monitor on.
It all depends on who you're playing with.
Yeah, that's true. So. That was a good one. I got to hand it to you.
Thank you.
Well, I think that's all we got.
Okay.
But we'll be back next week. Until then, check out our Twitter feeds. I'm at Dirty.
And I'm at Nolan76.
And the show's at Gamer Chat Radio. Check us out on the web at GamerChatRadio.com for all the social media and streaming links. Send us a tweet or an email with your questions to be answered live on the show. Tune in next week, same time, same channel.
Game on.
Game on, baby. This is Gamer Chat Radio, episode 7 for Friday, July 26th. Oh, it's not Friday, July 26th.
No, it's no.
God damn it.
Close.
See if you would have updated the show notes.
Why is that? Why is that my responsibility now?
Because you need to have some responsibility.
Okay, Dad.
Oh, shit. What's up with your Wi-Fi here? Why do I keep losing my thing? You what?
What are you going to do with your life? Your responsibility.
Saturday, July what?
27th.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got a rough time with dates.
I do.
Has it been like that your entire life?
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's what she said.
That's what she said?
You have a rough time with dates.
I just go straight to bed. That's where I do my best action.
You gotta do it quick.
Because I'm dirty.
You gotta do it quick.
Yeah, we gotta hurry. What were we saying?
You gotta go through all the steps.
Oh, wait a minute. I vaguely remember this. We were talking.
You were.
What were we saying about hookers in Vegas?
No, we were talking about. I think bringing the girl home.
Oh yeah, that one at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, and I said, what did I say?
Or maybe no, it was the champagne room. That's what it was.
The champagne room in Vegas.
Champagne room.
Okay.
Yeah. And you were like, what happens to the champagne room? Whatever you want. You're like, well, I got a list.
I got a long list, so we got to go through them quick.
I got to do it quick. Bam, 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 bam. Because I'm
only 3 strokes.
And you got to do like 15 things during them.
Okay, now hurry up and turn around. Hurry up, hurry up.
Including doing my taxes.
Well, fuck the taxes. Okay, what were we talking about? The champagne room with the hookers? Well, not hookers, call girls. I'm sorry.
I think they're called strippers.
Oh, are they? Okay,
Yeah.
strippers then.
I mean,
that was crazy. I forgot about that until you just said it.
Are you serious? You had to bring it up like 20 times last night.
Kind of like Elmwood is dead to me.
That was like the funniest joke to you all night long.
It was we got a list.
We're trying to find a way home, like hailing cabs in the middle of nowhere, and you're like, we gotta go through the ferry. Be quick, gotta be quick.
Hurry up, turn around. Yeah, that was a little dangerous. We shouldn't have done that.
You know, I felt alright because I was with you, and I don't know why, because it seems to think that you would just run away.
I would just run away? Well, you run faster than me.
Oh man, you know how we like don't say names on the podcast and stuff. We kept giving out like our Twitter, and then I'm like, man, you know, my Twitter account says, you know, my name, and then it says Nolan76, and I'm like, well, they just found out my name from that. I'm like, I wonder if Dirty does that, and yours says Dirty. I'm like, oh, I guess I could just change that, and I did.
Oh, you did? So you took your name off?
I did. So if any of our 500 fans,
5
spread the word.
Yeah, we're going to be certified soon. How many you need?
Certifiable? I don't know.
15 maybe. We're almost at 15. Nah.
Certified for who?
You know how you get the blue check on Twitter?
Oh.
It says certified.
Is that what that is? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what the thing is.
I actually don't tweet that often. Not often enough. You know, I
try to keep up.
I I follow this guy who's Darth Vader.
Oh, really?
Like, hashtag Darth Vader. And he dude is hilarious. He just acts like Darth Vader going about his regular day, and going to work and stuff like that. One of my favorite,
like in his X-wing fighter or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. And one of my favorite ones is he said, "I absolutely hate Bring Your Son to Work Day."
Luke's got Luke.
Exactly.
I'm your father.
Blah blah. Yeah.
I guess you're ready. You ready to get this show on the road?
Let's go.
If we wait any longer, it's going to be Sunday, July 28th.
You're going to have to change it again.
All right.